So I've got my boat all loaded up and I am headed to campsite 27C. So I'm about to do, it's just an overnight because it's Saturday and I have to be at work on Monday. So I'm just coming out to do some camping just for the night. Ooh, just flung some seaweed at myself. I'm out here with my Ozark Trail fishing pole, pre-spooled, and I'm hoping it works for me. I don't know if it's any good. The guy at the Walmart counter said he had no idea if it was any good, so we'll see. One thing I will say that I'm super happy about is that it's not windy right now. Every time I come out, it just so happens that like there's gale force gusts that kick up the second I hit the water. So today it's fairly calm. So I shouldn't be stuck on the side of any islands or rocks or anything this time. I should be able to have this. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna knock on wood because I was about to say I should have a smooth paddle to camp, but just because I said that, I feel like my worst fear is that I get to my campsite after driving hours or paddling really far and somebody's there. And then I don't know how to tell them to leave until I get there and see that the coast is clear. I'm like anxious. Oh gosh, I think that this might be my campsite. And there's people.
How you doing?
Hi, is this 27?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I booked that site.
You're good. We're just eating.
You know, we're just eating lunch and we're about ready to leave.
I see. Okay, thank you. You guys spoke. I probably should have knocked on wood about this campsite because I spoke into existence that somebody would be there, and somebody was definitely there. They did say they were just eating lunch, so hopefully they'll be gone soon so that I can get set up. So those people left and I am pulling up to the site. Looks like from here it looks like a pretty nice site actually. And easy to pull the canoe up. So far I'm happy. Let's see what it looks like when I get up this bluff. First impressions are amazing. I love it. It's a gorgeous campsite. Can totally understand why those people decided to have lunch here. Looks like we've got a second little fire ring. Not too far from the first fire ring. The only thing that would make this site more perfect is if I can find some firewood. And on first impression, it looks like I should be able to. Step one, I have the two attached. Now I just have to figure out how to get the string out of here and attached there, and then we'll be good to go. So I am not 100% sure I have this fishing pole set up correctly. In fact, I'm pretty sure I don't have it set up correctly. Or I just don't know how to cast a pole. That's also possible. Yeah, I can't I'm still struggling with this fishing pole, so I'm just gonna go explore. There's supposed to be a really beautiful area of the river with a bunch of little like grassy islands. So I'm gonna go check that out. Just enjoy the sunshine. It did get really warm. The high was supposed to be like high 60s, and it definitely feels hotter than that. Maybe I'll get really lucky and I'll run into like a fisherman or something out here who can show me what the heck I'm doing wrong. I honestly don't know if it's me or the fishing pole. Probably the fishing pole. Just kidding. More than likely it's me. This is my 4th fishing pole and only one of them ever worked. So I guess, you know, the common denominator in that equation is they're all really cheap fishing poles. But also I'm the common denominator, so I think I need to practice before I drive all the way out here expecting to have a catch and cook. Maybe there's another piece. It looks like this one looks like something's living in this one. Okay, so I've added some cream now. Just waiting for it to simmer a little bit more. I added some cream cheese. I'm about to add a little bit of Parmesan. And I added more of the, well, I added the non-salty Cajun seasoning. Okay, I probably slightly overfilled this pan. Okay, it's finally done. I'm starving. I feel like that took forever. I feel like the water wouldn't boil. Per usual, my fire was being annoying, but it's done and I'm getting ready to eat. Well, I'm looking for more firewood because this might be the first time I ever started a fire when the wood was actually dry, so it's burning through way quicker than what I'm used to. So I'm just gonna have to get more. Wow, somebody really left this here. It's actually really gross. What are you gonna do? I know it's always nice to pack out other people's trash, but I don't know. I don't know if I can do that. I might. It's about 7 o'clock. I'm about to make coffee, and I'm also gonna make breakfast. I'm not usually like a big breakfast, well, I'm not a big breakfast person, but I don't want to be hungry on the 3-hour drive back home, so I probably will make a decent breakfast this morning. So I'm making another cup of coffee because I had more. That way I don't have to pack it out. And these little cups are so small that 2 of these is really like, I don't know, half a cup of coffee that I would normally have at home. So I'm about to start packing everything up. This is literally always my least favorite part, not only because it means that the trip is coming to an end, but just packing up is annoying. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. One thing I am gonna make time for, on my way home, there is a sporting goods store in this area, and the only time I ever had a successful fishing trip was when I went there and a really nice guy there helped me with my setup. Okay, so I decided that I am gonna go ahead and pack out the previous camper's toilet tissue. One, because it's the right thing to do, and two, I don't want anyone thinking that I'm the one that left this. There definitely was a lot of you-know-what left on the tissue. Please, please pack out your trash. Like, nobody else should have to do this for you. While I'm off, packed up and paddling away from the campsite, it is pretty windy, although it's a tailwind, so I should get back pretty quickly, and that's gonna wrap up this overnight trip. So the place that I was talking about that helped me get set up the one time I had a successful fishing trip is called Northwoods Outlet. So I just came back, and there's a guy here named Rick, and he's so helpful. Like, he really knows what he's doing. Plus, he just like got everything set up, told me exactly what bait to get, set up my rod, showed me how to tie knots, showed me how to do everything. Yeah, hopefully I know what to do now, and maybe I will have more successful fishing trips in the future. I did get a new reel that's easier to cast for beginners. And I'll just use my other reel as a backup, so hopefully I won't run into any other problems.